It is with heavy hearts that we announce the passing of our beloved Sherman Cazaubon, PC 137, who was originally from New Development, Sufra, but resided in the Clary Castries. He passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on Monday, December 20th, 2021, at approximately 8:55 a.m. He was 39 years old. Left to mourn his mother, Waldred William, also known as Rebecca of Torpiton, his father, Julian Jobatis, also known as Caio of New Development Suffer, his fiancée, Juliana Wilson, also known as Miranda, emergency medical technician attached to the Groseday Fire Station, his daughter, Kaylee Kira Cazaubon, student of the Canon Laurie Anglican Primary School, his stepdaughter, Kelly O'Geese, employed with Octel Services, his stepsons, Aranas Helidor, SPC 238, attached to the police headquarters, Ruben Helidor, employed with Massey Stores Gourmet, Rodney Bay, Seth O'Geese, student of the Seventh-day Adventist Academy, his sisters, Wilma St. Rose and Judica William, both of Torpiton, Joriana Jabatis, employed with Bank of St. Lucia, Bridge Street, Castries, Jonna Jabatis of New Development Suffer, brothers, Joshua Jabatis, also known as JJ of New Development Suffer, Gaius Cazaubon, also known as Kiwalas of Sarant, Marlon Bertie and Francis Bertie, both of Suffer, nieces, Roana Jabati, student of the Francis Jacques Primary School, Giselle Carey Jeffrey, student of the Dame Paulette Louise School, grandmother, Mary Elizabeth Cazaubon, also known as Serena, grandfather, Lucas Cazaubon, also known as Rufus, both of Suffer, aunts, Catalina Edward of Wingsville Suffer, Tessa Hattie of Boisden Chosel, Sarah Cazaubon, also known as Felon, of Chateau Bel Air, Suffer, Ellen Cools, also known as Rufina, of Torpiton, Dorcas Prosper, also known as Martha, of Sarant, Naomi Prosper, also known as Nayo, of Palmis, Suffer, Leah Louis, of Bacatel, Lunita Compton, also known as Tata, resided in Brooklyn, New York, and Paula Hippolyte of Barronshire, Suffer. His uncles, Sylvester Alphonse, also known as Theo, residing in Brooklyn, New York, Robert Alphonse, also known as Mix, residing in Brooklyn, Mark Cazaubon of Tetchi Memelet, Silas Cazaubon, also known as FIFO of Grand Riviere Dennery, Terry Joseph of Palmis, Suffer, Clifford Paul, residing in St. Croix, his two grandaunts, Margaret Cazaubon of Marcel, Eugenia, also known as Gigi, in Atlanta, Georgia, his close cousins, Cyril Alphonse, also known as Bankus, attached to the SSU department of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Macrina Cazaubon, residing in Canada, Celeste Jules, proprietor of BCJ Enterprises of Lafargue Chosel, Ronnie Alphonse, Sean Alphonse, Timothy Carlton Alphonse, also known as Baby, Sylvia Joseph, residing in Brooklyn, Joshima Prosper of Monchy, Soraya Henry of Lapoule, Saltibus, Karim Didier, also known as Popeye, and Dalil Hollingsworth, also known as Bieber, both of La Clary, Sancha Dekai of Moni, Danny Alphonse, working on a cruise ship. Other cousins, Owen Cazaubon, employed with the St. Lucia Fire Service, Mariah Cazaubon of Corinth, Noella Cazaubon of Lacroix, Luther Prosper of Castries, Desiree Ford of Brooklyn, New York, Savannah Nestor of Chateau Bel Air, Kurt Herman, Sunarj Cazaubon, Juma Prosper, all of Palmis Suffer. Jonah Prosper of Monchy, Kyle Prosper, Sergio Prosper, Ariel Dupre, all of Sarah, Macrina Cazaubon, Fadi Fede of Chase Gardens, Joanna Prosper of Soufrière, Levi Cazaubon Ethan, both of Canada, Ivana Blanchard of Dariso, Saya Cazaubon of Grandrivière Dennery, Jamie Lee Cazaubon of Rockall, Linda Louis of Bacatel, Trevor and Alphonse, Kelly Burt Alphonse, Kenya Nati employed of Hotel Chocolat, Olive Boisden Choiseul, Lena's Joseph, also known as Trevor, of New Development Soufrière, Evan Compton, residing in Brooklyn, Sandra St. Bryce in Florida, Tara Alexander, teacher at the Fort Jacques Primary School, Donna Eloise, employed with Bank of St. Lucia, Kelda Jones and Desma Charlery, out of Soufrière. Brothers-in-law, Jean-Michel St. Rose, also known as Laurie of Trois-Pitons, Wayne Jeffrey of Grandrivière-Rosalie, Romana Shabatis of Myersbridge, Soufrière, Terry Wilson in Brooklyn, Francis Wilson in Virginia, USA, Collins Wilson, driver of M1228 on the Barbano route. Sisters-in-law, Magdalene Wilson of Brooklyn, Albertha Wilson, teacher of the Early Childhood Development Center in Warsaw, Francilia Loubre, also known as Monica, a nurse at the Victoria Hospital, Casilda Wilson of Rockall, Cyril Avril of Goodlands. Daughter's mother, Sheba Rages of Tunnel Road. Close friends, Reuben James, SPC 449, Nelsha Charles, WPC 148, attached to the Vulnerable Persons Team. Rolandson O'Geese, SPC 21, Reginald Desriviere, SPC 75, all of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. Chanel Darius, also known as Penguin of Laclary. Valdrian Norville, employed with Delee's Supermarket. Other friends, Josiah, bus driver of bus M992 on the Laclary route. Miguel DiCorto, also known as Amigo of Laclary. Luciano Wilson, also known as Lucci of Caco Barbano. Zaki Morelia of Grandrivière-Rosalie. Noressa James, also known as Berthea of Mondador. Also left to mourn the Cazaubon family of Soufrière, Castries and abroad, the Philip family of Castries, the Wilson family, the William family of Castries, the Constantine family of Soufrière, the Prosper family of Soufrière and Castries, the Epiphan family of Soufrière, the Polion and Alphonse family of Deriso, the Tabernacle Baptist Church family of Soufrière, the Good News Estate Church family of Lanzarote, Castries, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. Special mention, the Police Commissioner, Mr. Milton Daisy, Corporal Wells, Corporal Austin, Corporal Alphonse, and the community of Laclary. The funeral service for our beloved Sherman Cazaubon will be held on Thursday, January 20th, 2022, at 2 p.m. at the Maranatha SDA Church. He will be laid to rest at the Shock Cemetery. His body now lies at Rambally's Funeral Parlor, Calvary Road, Castries. May he rest in peace. Please note, all COVID-19 protocols must be adhered to. Also, the family would like to ask all funeral goers to wear a touch of blue or orange, and would also like to inform you that they would like to mourn in private after the funeral service.